What's up, everybody? Jakey Crack Outdoors here, and we're going to do a little intro for this video. Things are slowing down a little bit on the line here. The past couple days have been pretty slow, but we still are managing some catches here and there, some close calls, but we're running out of season. Today's Sunday. I believe we're down to 13 days left in the season. We got to pull everything, so we're really just trying to get a final push here. Spent the past couple days just really putting more sets out, making sure everything is running. Up to this point, I really haven't targeted raccoon, but I'm going to start maybe targeting a little bit more raccoon because we have a warm-up. We had a very cold snap, and as you can see, I got the fur hat on. You won't be seeing this very much anymore because it's almost 60 degrees out there today. So it's going to be up close to 60s all week. So hopefully we get in some raccoon. But like I said, season's running down. One thing I will say is I did a count the other day, and we are up to almost 130 sets out. And I know that sounds like a lot, but then I also figured, when I did the math on it, I figured, we're roughly trapping 600 acres. So it's roughly down to about 22 traps every 100 acres. And in the past, I trapped mainly about 100-acre farms. It seems like that's a rough idea. Usually it's around 100 to 125, and I'm usually running 20 to 25 sets on each one of them farms. So I'm pretty much on path with it. It's it seems like it's all eggs in one basket, but when you really look at the map, this property we got, it's sort of, it's 600 acres and it's a little spread out. So that may sound like a lot, but the grand scope of things, it doesn't seem like a lot to me. Could I get away with less traps? Oh, of course we could, but there are also two of us running, and that's the only property we're trapping, so we're trying to make the best out of it as we can. I got to go there every day, so if I don't have nothing in the traps, I put more traps out. So all right, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Closing in on 1,500. I'd like to get 1,500 for the end of the season, so share me out, tell a friend, tell a mailman, tell anybody. Check me out Sunday nights, 8 o'clock on Facebook. PA Youth Trapping Contest. Me and Matt Brophy from Eplerfur. Also, need anything trapping wise, check out Eplerfur. I just was on the phone with Matt. He's sending me some skunk boards. So, if you need anything trapping wise, take a look at Eplerfur. Other than that, we got 2 more weeks in that youth trapping contest, so that's winding down too. So, if you haven't already, check that out Sunday nights, 8 o'clock. All right, let's get into this video. Nice deep catch. He ain't going nowhere. Nice deep catch. Wow. We just lost the coyote. He pulled out right here. That sucks. We literally had a coyote. We just rushed him pull out. He was a nice dark one too, but there's the set. Damn it. This is bad luck here. We had one up there to pull out. Now we had this one to pull out. This is that set that I talked about in the last video that the muskrat was dug out of. So guess we just gotta go on. Damn it. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so I'm up here at this where we lost that coyote this morning, and I must have just had him by a toe or something. So but I fired out a bunch more sets today, and I'm gonna remake this one and then I'm gonna get out of here. So but, all right, I wanted to make sure this wasn't that coyote with the drag with carrying the collar or cable. So but it don't look like it. It ran down this way, and I followed the tracks out and nothing looked like. So all right, let me remake this set. And all right, guys, I figured it out. I didn't have no swivel action. We just talked about this on Saturday night. You see what happened there? That swivel got caught up on that pin. We just talked about this Saturday night when I was out Skook Trappers. That's unreal. Talk about bad luck, man. That's an issue with the MBs, man. They, you know, they got them pins out there for the 4 coils, and this happens. We just talked about this too. I mean, Steve, I think you're bringing me bad luck, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, like literally. You know, when I was Saturday, we were talking about trapping, and we were talking about traps, and you know, I told him I like Bridger number 2s, and Steve's a big MB guy, and he said there is one flaw I don't like about the MBs, and that was it. And of course, 2 days later, all right, I'm gonna rebed this trap, and we'll see what happens. But ain't that a bitch? All right, stay tuned. All right, guys, so we got this remake done. I didn't even bait it or nothing. The bait hole's still there. There's actually, he didn't even get the muskrat. He got caught before he got the muskrat, and he buried it down there. So didn't put no bait. This area smells like a coyote super bad, so natural attractant. But I did bed that trap. Left the same trap, the MB 550, and I'm not bad mouthing MB, guys. I do like MBs. I do run them. It's just something that's going to happen. Unfortunately, I got to see it happen here, but I don't know. I'm going to wrap my head around that a little bit in the off season and see if I can't do something. I don't even know if possibly if we can cut those for the, I'm never going to 4 coil them, so I don't know if I can take a grinder and even cut them off. But you know, like I said, nothing against MB, they do make a great trap, but you know, it's an unfortunate situation. So if you guys ever come across it, take a look at that. You know, if you get a catch circle and the trap's empty, look, because that swivel, you know. All right, stay tuned. Just threw this dirt hole in here. I don't even know what I got in there. I got Hoosier Top Dog in there and Coyote Gland. But we're on this little, I don't know if you can make it out, there's a little house right there that's up there. But right up here is where I just put that Yorn post yesterday, where the coyote was on that wolf fang dragging it. So we got sets all up there. I got sets down here. I just put some cables in. So we're doing a little final push here. We're running out of season, so we're just trying to bang out as many sets as I can here. See if we can't close it out good. We've got a lot of traps out, and I'm adding more, so it's I don't know what's going on. We're seeing sign, but it's we're missing them. They're not going near our traps. They're you know what I mean. So what I'm doing is I'm doubling back, and I'm just putting traps everywhere I'm seeing sign. You know, we seen coyote tracks out here a couple probably a week or so ago, and I'm just finally getting around here to making a set. But we got a really cold spell coming up, and then it's going to warm up. So I've also ran back and freshened up every set. I find that about 75% of them were probably frozen over. So everything's running now. All the cables are up. And hey guys, I wanted to say another thing too. I don't know if you noticed, but when we first started doing this, Bubba was pretty like standoffish from the camera. You know, he was quiet. He didn't want to say nothing. But as we're going, he's slowly but surely getting in front of that camera more and starting to talk. So Bubba asked me if he thought if I thought he should do a YouTube channel, and I said absolutely. So if you guys don't mind, in the comments, you know, let's give Bubba some words of encouragement here. He could have a really cool channel with the animals and everything he gets into down here. So you know, let's show him that we will support him by putting some comments up here. I do know for a fact that he has a video made. I came across a cow the other day that fell down, and being the city boy I am, I really didn't know what to do, so I called Bubba, and he was away from the farm, so I had something I had to take care of, so I left. And then what he ended up having to do is he had to pull it was laying on a hill, and he had to hook it up to the side by side and upright a cow. So he does have a video. He's in the process of editing it, but as you guys know, most of you guys have content up to, you know, first one's a little bit intimidating, but after you get them first couple up, it's becomes pretty easy. Well, I ain't gonna say easy, but routine. So all right, let's share, let's show Bubba some love and tell him what we want to see his channel. So all right guys, stay tuned. All right guys, so there's a baby in here, but they might have took it up to the house because it's pretty cold. Actually, she's laying back there. But just a reminder while we do this. So, baby lambs. All right, guys. So we got blanked on the line again today. It's 2 days in a row, which is sort of crazy because we've had a really cold snap. It's about 10 degrees right now, and the wind is whipping. So I don't know if the wind hurt us or what, but we got blanked. But see what happens tomorrow. All right, guys, I'm getting out of the cold. Stay tuned. Coyote come up here on both of these hay bales. I mean, they're, see Bubba standing next to him. Bubba's no little guy there, you know. That's pretty crazy. Bubba's got sets right here. We got a cable down over the hill. So there's some running around. They're just they're outsmarting us. Well, all we can do is try. I don't see nothing bouncing around, but he has a cable down there. We'll drive by it on the way back out. He has some cable, he has some sets over there too, so there he has them at a hay bale over there. So hopefully you got one over there at that hay bale if they're checking out the hay bales. Calm down.
No, buddy. No, I need that fucking cage. I need that. See, this is the fucker that got caught in the third. There's the other fucking snare.
Yeah.
So we got to get the first snare off. This wasn't a coyote that I caught up there. Okay, you're gonna have to work quick here.
Alright, I'm just gonna cut this one off.
Start fucking cutting. It don't matter.
I'd like to get that one off before I do this one.
Go. I got it by the ears. Ready?
Yep.
Wasn't a fucking coyote that pulled out.
As you can see, she's 100% free. No harm to her. Hopefully we got it. She's like, what happened to me?
Yep, good. Good job, buddy.
Good job.
What did we say that?
I don't know. I'm just throwing. Mic drop.
All right.
Hopefully I got that on camera. That was pretty good. All right, guys. So I wanted to update you on that deer we just released. You know, we've been chasing this. Like you can see the tracks right here. We've been chasing that coyote we thought was a coyote dragging a cable restraint because there was coyote tracks, but apparently it was a deer because that was the only cable that's missing on our line and with the wolfang. And as you can see, we just took 2 cables off of that deer, so pretty good feeling to know that we got the cable back. What do you think, Bubba?
Yep, that was a good thing.
Yeah, so the mystery is solved for now. All right, well, hopefully we got more than just that today. We're blank so far, but still got half the line to check. All right, guys, so Bubba's got 2 sets out there at that hay bale, and he's got a cable down there. Right here at the top of the hill is where we seen the coyotes on that hay bale this morning. So I've eyeballed this spot here. You know, it's just a little cut through logging road to get field to field, 2-track, whatever you want to call it. farmland. But some of you guys can make it out. There was coyote tracks, and they went and they pissed right there. So I put a yarn post there on a drag. I don't know if you can see the drag, it's over there, but just a yarn post. We're really not paying attention to too much of our sets, so we're trying to change it up. But I got my trap right there, some yarn, a little bit of gland lure on there. See what happens. Today's Saturday. I think we got 2 more weeks, so we're gonna get a good push here next day or two. It's supposed to warm up tomorrow, get up to almost 50 degrees. It's gonna be 50 degrees all week. We're gonna be back to battle in the mud. But you know, it's discouraging because we got blank 3 days in a row other than the deer. And you know, the whole time we've been setting this, all we kept saying was, oh, we need cold weather, we need cold weather, we need cold weather. Well, we got the cold weather and we didn't make no catches. So that's part of trapping, you know. If you don't love just being out here doing this, this probably ain't the sport for you. And all right, guys, so this is that hay bale earlier that coyotes were up on both sides of this. So what I come down here and I just dropped a dirt hole right off the side of it. I got some Hoosier Shelp Dog and some jet fuel in it, and a little bobcat yarn on it. But we know they were here last night, so it's just a matter of, are they going to come back? Bubba's got sets here. He's got the DP to cut the skunk, 2 skunks. He's got the little cubby set that's catching a lot of raccoon. So all we can do is try, set on sign, right? Well, that's what I'm doing. All right, guys, so I guess it heard me talking about it. So, but right here I got a cable. That log sticks out. If you even look at this on the aerial map, that log sticks out. So just come out here and I just put a yarn set, no gland, just yarn, right on the right there. Little yarn on there. I feel like they probably walk this edge. We have seen no tracks here or nothing. This is just something I've just observed. So I wanted to put a trap here, but so we got one here. And I'm gonna put one out here on the edge because I did have tracks down there. They decided they didn't want to go through my cable over there, so we're gonna see if we can get them in a foothold. So, like I said, just firing out sets. All right, guys, so I just put this dirt hole in here, but I don't know if you can make it out. You can see where the gas line comes up, the red. Right above it, there's that log that sticks out. I mean, GoPro's not good at picking up anything far, but it sticks out like a sore thumb. But here, we had a coyote came. I got a cable over here, and it didn't like it, so it actually walked around. One walked through, one walked around. So I'm thinking anything that comes up this road, which I got to set down over the hill, is going to get here. The wind's blowing right at me. I could smell my set, so it's really pushing anything. If anything, the wind's coming right here, so it's going to blow across this road. So anything coming up this road, and like I said, we had tracks here, so setting on sign. But got a no BS K9 Extreme in there. This one actually set good, so they're the best traps ever. All right, guys, I don't know what else I'm gonna get into here. I'm running out of traps, and when I run out, I'm done. So, and I'm getting hungry, so I know I'm gonna try to get another cable in out here. And then I think there's a spot right up around the corner I looked, and I think that'll be my last cable. I'm down to 2 cables in the quad. I do got a couple more back in the trailer, but and I think I'm down to 6 no K9, no BS K9 Extremes. And then that's pretty much it for the traps. I do got some 1 3/4 bridgers that I could run on, but we'll see. I'd really like things to pick up, but like I keep saying, man, this is one of them places that if it goes, it's gonna go. I mean, like I told Bubba, there's no reason we can't come out one day and have 4 coyotes. So you know, it's just a matter of is it gonna happen in the next 2 weeks? So all right, move along. It's warming up, so that was the end of winter. You won't see the fur hat and mittens till next year probably. All right, guys, stay tuned.